We are well on our way into gold bracket here in Minnow Cup Rainmaker. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Rocket here, joined by Axo. How are you doing today, Axo?
I am good, so how are you, Rocket?
I'm doing really well. I am very excited here. We are going into semifinals now, still best of three here. We will be having our number one seed in this tournament so far, Royalty, going against Tidal Disruption.
Yeah, obviously both teams having an amazing run throughout the group stage and then obviously through the gold bracket. Both, no, just Royalty managing to get that 2-0, but Tidal Disruption going 2-1. Still both in the semi, so, very excited to see how this plays out. We'll win two matches. Now opening on Rainmaker Crableg.
Yeah, and Royalty are our number one seed for a reason. They've been completely flawless. They have won all 6 of their sets so far. Tidal Disruption have won 4 out of their 6. However, they have, like you mentioned, they have made it here for a reason. They have fought through tooth and nail to get here, and we are looking at Crableg Capital Rainmaker, which I think is a very interesting map to start off with, especially with how it's built up, and especially the quirks with it of the greats.
Yeah, you've obviously got those two main pathways into the base, and obviously it's a very interesting start as well because you're just trying to get that pop, and then just trying to pick away at the defense before you can finally start making your decision on that push. See, going into this now, I'm wondering how the comps will look like for each of these teams, and also how how they're gonna play.
Yeah, 100%. And we are almost on our way in there as we are just waiting for one more player. But as I say that, of course, they do ready up. So we will jump straight into things now. First, semifinals matchup of this. This is best of 3. So let's see what these two teams have in store for us in terms of their weapons. We will see off rip. Let's see what Titles Disruption and Royalty have for us. Pretty standard comps so far. Noticing, though, both sides are running blasters.
Yeah, that's true. Both sides are running Rapid Blaster deck. Yeah, Rapid Blaster deck and Range Blaster, but obviously both teams are also running that Pencil. But other weapons are very interesting. We've got Stamper and Shot against Neo Splash against Slosher. Both very good, but it's very interesting to see double strikes.
Yeah, and we have Royalty in the yellow here, Title Disruption in the purple, and already off rip, Royalty are showing why they have just been a dominant force in this tournament to begin with, already managing to get that left side checkpoint, now trying to contest the CRB, will try to get a pick here. Actually, I think it's the regular range blaster will get a pick, but will get traded out thereafter, and that is already a very good start for Royalty here. Title Disruption do have specials available for them. The Tri-Strikes will go out here just trying to dislodge members of Royalty and try to take back mid.
Yeah, obviously Royalty just having to push back into defense for a bit as Total Destruction try and open this push, which they do successfully achieve. Just trying to push them back with the Zuka being popped as well. Managing to actually pick that Rainmaker off the grades. Obviously, right now, they're contesting for the Rainmaker. Tidal Destruction being able to grab the Rainmaker again, strikes being popped, and yeah, very interesting match so far.
Yeah, Anon, being the Rainmaker carrier for Title Disruption, will manage to get the checkpoint pop, but will not take the lead as they were the second team. They were the second team to get the checkpoint pop, but off of the great kill there from True Jeans on that bucket, they are able to move forward. And with 3 players down, this could open up an opportunity for Title Disruption to get in here if they can manage to get through this push. A great defense by Royalty to make sure that they stay alive in this, but that is a great punchback for Title Disruption, knocking it down to the 12-point mark. And now, with 3 minutes left, Royalty still have plenty of time to get back into this, but that is a great lead there.
Yeah, obviously, amazing push from Tidal Destruction. We actually get them up to 12 remaining. Well, first of all, 2 minutes into the match, that was an amazing first or second push. But right now, as we can see, Tidal Destruction manages to stay hold of mid while Royalty just tries to squeeze their way through. The splash going down. Touch corner has been put to both teams, so we'll be seeing very quick respawn times. 2 down for Tidal Destruction. I'm not sure what Royalty are doing. Grab the Rainmaker, but are they going to make it? No, they are not. But the zip cluster have been popped.
Yeah, a great pick there from Anon on the side of Title Disruption to stop that Rainmaker in its path and allow their team to respawn and allow for the remainder of Tidal Disruption to kind of rally to this. The Rainmaker will manage to find a pick onto Truancy Jeans right there, just trying to stay alive and give jumps for their team as they have space to operate here. At this point, members of Royalty are just trying to find an opportunity to strike here, trying to find something to go, but it will be stopped right there. The Rapid Blaster Deco will get a great pick onto their Blaster counterpart, and so far, Royalty's pushes have been thwarted as of far.
Yeah, Tidal Disruption defense has been absolutely amazing so far, as we can see. They've not been, Royalty haven't been able to add a single point off their first original push. The Jet managing to pick that Range Blaster, Shuri managing to get that kill, but now with 2 down on Royalty, we wonder how this is going to happen. Obviously, another pop, meaning Royalty only have 1 left, which is the Range Blaster. That also going down, just Royalty needs to open a space so they can open back up the map and hopefully get another successful push. Rainmaker being reset here, which might be the smartest move because it wasn't really in an ideal spot. But now, with Royalty pushing through again, with 2 members down, Tidal Disruption and Zuka being popped, this may open up another good push for Royalty.
Yeah, and a good push is what they need, as it's now crunch time. With only a minute left, they need to make this push count, but with 2 players down, it's already seeming like Tidal Disruption have their number. They already have such a strong defense that Royalty have yet to crack off of that initial first checkpoint pop, and just like that, the Rainmaker is lost to them, and the strikes are coming in. The paint is all in the favor of Tidal Disruption here. The entirety of mid is basically almost in their control here, and they can really just play more defensively here, Axto, as really they have no reason to push and risk it all.
Yeah, obviously, as we saw there, there's not really much reason for them to push. They've got an amazing lead, first of all, but now Royalty is an amazing push, but I'm not sure what Tidal Disruption is going to be able to do to try and counter it. Royalty grabbing the Rainmaker to try and secure an overtime, but is that going to prevail? I'm not sure. 1 remaining on Tidal Disruption. That's a wipeout! That's a wipeout! We could be seeing an overtime lead overtake, but I'm not sure. Can they get... No, they cannot! That was just a really smart pick from Tidal Disruption. Very unlucky for Royalty, even with that amazing last second push.
Yeah, we saw a great opportunity open up for Royalty to steal that map away with that late wipeout there. We saw a little bit of an opening for them, and they tried to take it, but with the quick defense, Tidal Disruption were able to really rally on to the members of Royalty, keenly take out the Rainmaker, and just like that, Tidal Disruption looking for the upset already, up 1-0 as we move on to game number 2, which is Rainmaker on MakoMart.
Yeah, MakoMart on Rainmaker. It's a very interesting case because first of all, you've got the left side, which is much more common, you'll see, but on the right side is very faster for that second and last checkpoint to get to.
Yeah, for sure, and just thinking about those weapon comps that we saw, I don't think that they should really change at all. I'm not really expecting any changes for either side, as both teams ran a blaster here, and I think that those choices will benefit more, especially on a map such as MakoMart, which you have such of those close quarter ledges. You have the difference in incline, and that can really benefit a blaster player. But let's see if I'm right here as we move on to game number 2. Let's see if they stick with similar weapons here.
Yeah, as you're opening to the match. No, we were replacing with mainly front lines actually for. Oh, I forgot. Royalty, yeah. Main front lines for Royalty, but probably the most weapon with the most range being the Zap. Obviously, Tidal Disruption managed to keep the range, but apart from that, I think we're going to see a lot more aggressive play from Royalty this time. See, still tactical for both sides, but it's now paint control, maybe in favour of Royalty, but I'm clearly being disproven right now.
Yeah, let's see if that aggressive comp will pay off for them, as they don't have really any long-range weapons at all. I mean, you're really talking about like your vanilla shot and your NZAP being your longer-range weapons, but maybe that more aggressive playstyle can benefit them here, and we are already seeing, although with that change, Tidal Disruption already taking an early lead here. Remember, they only have to win this one more match in order to move on, and already we see them taking the left side here, going towards that first checkpoint, and it doesn't look like Royalty will manage to contest them in time as they're already moving towards the first checkpoint and continuing to roll through things. Things are looking great for them as they have the momentum on their back. They will just try to continue to chug along, and they are just going straight here for the knockout here. They managed to take it down to at least the 25-point mark. They will get wiped out eventually by Royalty, but already setting the pace of things in this match early. They are just on a roll. Title disruption.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most intense first pushes I've seen. Obviously, right now, all they have to do mainly is just keep defense. They don't need to attack anymore if Royalty don't make any pushes. But if they start adapting to aggressive playstyle, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Because now all they need to be is defense from Tidal disruption, and they move on to the finals. But a wipeout there from Royalty, they may be looking to secure that spot.
Yeah, and they are not putting their foot off the pedal at all. They are just going straight for the killing blow here as they have good control of map here. They still have, well, now they have 3 of their players alive, but still they have great control of the playing field here. They have the range advantage, which seems to be the key here. However, members of Royalty will manage to take down the Rainmaker from behind and really be able to develop themselves here. The cooler being placed as well for Royalty could be a momentum shifter here if they play their cards right. The Lunar Blaster does have special available, and with 2 players down, this could be the opportunity they need. However, Cooler does go out for title defense as well.
Yeah, that is true. However, Cooler was just popped a bit ago, so I think it was a smart decision. However, now we see that the checkpoint has been popped for Royalty, so they can be looking for a lead overtake here. Obviously, with around just over 2 minutes left to go in this match, I'm hoping to see at least one more big push from Royalty, if at all, because we do want to see another close match between these 2 teams. As obviously, as of right now, we have 2 down title disruption with whilst the full team on. I've got that mixed up, haven't I? However, right now, the Rainmaker is just being left open because Royalty have been just holding on to mid.
Yeah, the main thing they've been checked by is the range that title disruption has. You have that pencil that is just an overwhelming, oppressive, and very annoying weapon to deal with if you don't have the weapon capability to deal with here as well. We also see the Rapid Blaster on the side of title disruption doing its damage as well. The jetpack pop for them, trying to find a pick, just being able to push these members of Royalty back and not really being checked in its place. The Rainmaker will be popped, but no team has really had a confident advance on it. 2 players down for title disruption, so Royalty does have the numbers advantage here as they continue to push and try to take the lead from under Royalty's or title disruption's notice.
This is, yeah, obviously right now I saw the duties pushing through, trying to get as many pieces they can so then the Rainmaker could advance as much as they need to. See, right now the Rainmaker might go down, but, you know, that was a very smart move from the Emperor just to see what they could do. Less than 50 seconds on the clock now, and both teams have full players. The Zuka being popped as we speak. One going down on each team, but, you know, now title disruption, they need to keep their defense up, otherwise they will be losing this set. Obviously now 10-point difference. Obviously only need 10 points to go, and then they've held on to this match. But with only 20 seconds on the clock, I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do.
Yeah, but it looks like they're managing to at least change momentum and get the upper hand on this push. Shrunji Jeans is taking the Rainmaker, just running for the kills. 10 seconds left. They keelly get picked off by that Empire Duelist. That could be what Royalty needs to get back into this so they can hop onto the Rainmaker. However, all it takes is one player to be taking the Rainmaker, and title disruption will win this series just like that. It was looking very, very dangerous there for Royalty if they were able to pick that up and sneak it out, but a little bit of a surprise right there. Our number 1 seed and what seemed to be the favorites in this tournament will fall to the ascending underdogs here. Title disruption will move on to finals.
Yeah, that was one hell of a set. Obviously, match 1, obviously intense pushing and defense from title disruption. And then even match 2, when Royalty just tried to secure, well, you know, that last match in the set, they just couldn't hold on because the defense and offense of both, you know, title disruption, that was the most, yeah, was really intense, and they just couldn't. Yeah,
And I think the thing that was key to Tidal Disruption's win there was just the range advantage that they had. They had the pencil, they had the rapid blaster that could really just keep these shorter range weapons, such as the Lunar Blaster, in check and keep members of Royalty from really taking advantage of the aggressive playstyle that they were really trying to aim for. We see here Churi, you see with the 23 picks there, and that really was just the tempo of the game. It was really just decided based on the fact that you had that poking ability, and unfortunately Royalty weren't able to overcome it.
yeah. Obviously, even with a lot of Zukas and tactical orders, especially from both teams as well, 6 on both team, that was very beneficial for both teams. But apart from that, only 4 Ultra Stamps from GTR. That was, and whilst they did get a good couple of picks, unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get through. So yeah,
But yeah, and great job for Title Disruption. They now move on to finals. Royalty will try to fight for third place. And if we take a look at our other semifinals matchup between the Hybrid family and Ziphias, they are currently tied right now, going to game 3 at Rainmaker Humpback Pump Track. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see which one of those teams pulls out on top, as it is do or die time for them, and to see which one of them face the very strong Title Disruption who we just saw win. But we will be taking a very short break as we wait for that match to start. We will be right back in Minnow Cup number 37 momentarily.